Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Bridget Liam's next love match, Steffy and Hope Freak. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates tease Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, could find himself drawn to a new woman from the Logan family. Is Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, poised to be Liam's next romantic interest? Deacon's been nudging Hope back towards Liam. Deacon Sharp, Sean Kanan, appears to be subtly encouraging Hope Logan, Annika Noel, to consider rekindling her romance with Liam. However, Hope believes they function better as co-parents rather than as a couple. That said, her perspective might shift as the storyline progresses. Currently, Hope is unaware of Liam's health crisis, and this revelation could significantly impact her feelings, prompting her to reevaluate her relationship with her ex. Additionally, there may be new competition for Hope's affections. This time, it's not Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McSinswood we're referring to. While a reunion between Liam and Steffy is always a possibility, it seems that B and B might keep their relationship more amicable for now. What if Hope's competition for Liam is her half-sister? What if Hope's true rival turns out to be her half-sister? Bridget has unexpectedly joined Liam's narrative as a new doctor on his team, prompting us to question her motives. Dr. Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, seem to have everything under control, especially with John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, involved in the case. What could be the reason behind Bridget's arrival in the storyline? Might it spark a romantic connection between Liam and Bridget in the future? It appears that Liam's medical situation is about to take a serious turn for the worse, which could lead Bridget to support him during this challenging time. Bridget might play the hero. This could result in Bridget stepping up as the hero, discovering an experimental treatment to rescue Liam. This would be similar to what Finn accomplished for Eric Forrester, John Cook, when everyone believed the Forrester patriarch was lost. If Bridget becomes the one to save him, it could forge a special bond between her and Liam. Just picture the jealousy that would arise in Hope if she decides she wants Liam back and has to witness him moving forward with Bridget. This scenario could spark a captivating sibling rivalry, placing Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, in a challenging position as she navigates the conflict between her daughters. It may not happen that way, but it would be interesting. While there's no certainty that B and B will take this route, the idea of a Liam and Bridget romance is certainly intriguing. It has the potential to create some compelling drama, making it a concept worth considering. In the upcoming episodes, Liam's doctors are expected to deliver some troubling news regarding his health, so be prepared for some shocking developments. According to spoilers for the CBS soap, Liam might discover a glimmer of hope despite the challenges looming at the hospital. In a twist so bold it could only happen in the fashion-fueled chaos of the bold and the beautiful, a new pairing is sending shockwaves through Los Angeles. And no, it's not another round of the eternal Liam-Hope-Steffy triangle. This time, the man at the center of the storm is finding comfort in a woman from his past, Bridget Forrester. Yes, you read that right. Bridget and Liam. What started as innocent emotional support quickly spirals into a full-blown unexpected romance that no one, and we mean no one, saw coming. But in true B and B style, secrets don't stay buried for long, and when Steffy and Hope catch wind of what's brewing, the fallout threatens to shatter more than just hearts. It could fracture families, destroy trust, and leave both Forrester and Logan camps reeling. The slow burn. Bridget and Liam's emotional collision. Liam's been drifting ever since his last breakup with Hope. No amount of co-parenting with Steffy, late-night beach walks, or staring off into the Pacific has helped him make sense of the wreckage of his romantic life. But an unexpected encounter at the hospital, with none other than Bridget, sets something in motion. At first, it's just Liam being Liam, rambling about how he's ruined everything. Bridget, with her calm bedside manner and an undercurrent of steel, listens. She doesn't coddle him. She challenges him, reminds him of what integrity looks like. For the first time in ages, someone talks to Liam like he's more than a love-addled ping-pong ball. And for Bridget, she's been floating on the edges of the drama, caught in the whirlpool of Forrester expectations, but never quite in the center of it. Tired of always being the fixer, always being the afterthought in her own story, Bridget finds herself drawn to Liam's vulnerability. There's something raw in his regret, something honest in his confusion. And somehow, against every social rule, against every ex's X code in the book, she starts to care. The first kiss. Forbidden and electric. It happens one night when they're both at Forrester Creations late. Liam's there dropping off something for Kelly. Bridget is consulting on a new line of wellness clothing. They talk. They laugh. The moment stretches. Eyes lock. One heartbeat, too. And then it happens. A kiss. Soft, then insistent. Both of them pull back in stunned silence. Bridget panics. Liam apologizes. They swear it was a one-time thing. It's not. Hope's discovery. Heartbreak, fury, and the hint of jealousy. When Hope sees Liam having lunch with Bridget at Il Giardino, laughing like they used to, closer than friends should be, her radar pings. At first, she chalks it up to paranoia. Surely Bridget wouldn't go there, right? Right? Wrong. When Hope walks in on the two sharing another kiss, this time in Bridget's office at the hospital, it's like a dagger to the chest. Hope storms out, tears brimming in her eyes, but don't let that softness fool you. By the time she confronts Bridget, Logan versus Logan war has officially begun. How dare you? Hope spits, arms crossed, eyes blazing. He's the father of my child, my ex-husband, and you think it's okay to swoop in like some consolation prize. Bridget doesn't flinch. He's not yours to claim anymore, Hope. And I didn't swoop. I listened. I cared. Something you stopped doing a long time ago. The gloves are off. Steffy reacts. Queen of the Cliff House declares war. When Steffy hears about the new entanglement, she's not just annoyed, she's livid. Bridget? The quiet, responsible, morally upstanding Bridget? It feels like betrayal. Not to her heart. She's happy with Finn. For now. But to the legacy. The Forresters. The Logans. The unspoken boundaries that keep the peace. She storms into Eric's office, demanding to know if anyone else knew. This could destroy us, she tells Ridge, who stands stunned as Brooke walks in just in time to hear the tail end of her daughter being accused of seducing Liam. Brooke's no stranger to scandal, but even she's stunned. Bridget would never. But her voice falters. Because, once upon a time, she said the same thing about herself. And we all know how that turned out. A secret alliance? Hope and Steffy join forces. Hell may have frozen over, because after years of sniping and side-eyes, Hope and Steffy might finally have a common goal. And it's not winning Liam. It's stopping him. The two forge a tense alliance, vowing to rescue Liam from what they're calling a midlife meltdown. Their plan? Expose Bridget. Or at least scare her off. But what they don't count on is Bridget standing her ground. You think I'm afraid of you too? She asks in a confrontation at the Forrester mansion. I've been through worse. I'm not a child. And Liam is a grown man. Hope clenches her fists. Steffy glares. The war lines are drawn. Liam's reckoning, torn between past and present. Liam, predictably, is spiraling. He never meant to hurt anyone. But he's tired of living in his own guilt loop. Bridget sees him. She makes him feel like he can move forward, not backward or sideways into the same old traps. But as pressure mounts from both Hope and Steffy, and Bridget is pulled into a Logan family Cold War, Liam begins to crack. Does he choose peace? Or does he choose passion? Brooke's warning and Eric's disappointment. Brooke visits Bridget privately, hoping to reason with her daughter. You know I've made mistakes. Don't repeat mine. But Bridget is calm. Steady. You always said love is worth fighting for. I believe that now. Meanwhile, Eric, already struggling with keeping the family intact, feels the weight of yet another fracture. We are tearing each other apart, he tells Ridge. And for what? For Liam Spencer. Again, the fallout looms. What began as comfort between two wounded souls has turned into a full-on romantic wildfire. Bridget and Liam's budding romance might be built on shared pain, but if it continues, it could destroy multiple relationships, reopen ancient wounds, and spark feuds that haven't been seen in years. Will love conquer all? Or will this be another case of the bold and the beautiful showing us that when it comes to the heart, nothing is off limits? Stay tuned, because this isn't just bold, it's explosive.